looking to see if anyone else had already done a reaction to this song, I found a couple disses that this is cringy MAGA stuff.
Holding in the way, that's what I heard them say. They used to heed the words he said, but that was yesterday. Gold will turn to gray, and youth will fade away. They'll never care about you, call you holding in the way.
Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Old Men in Chairs. I just had a 7-day suspension from YouTube for medical misinformation, and they took down the most recent song by Trump Latinos. You can see it on Rumble if you know. I still don't really know why it was taken down. But when I did a video the other day, which I wasn't able to publish until Monday, I mentioned that there had not been any great new music that came out during my suspension, so I didn't miss much. Well, actually, that wasn't 100% true. This song that we're about to do, Freedom, did come out over the weekend, but I was not able to find it. I didn't know what channel to look for. There was a short in which Trump Latinos, a couple shorts where they showed scenes from recording the song and they mentioned that the song was coming out, but they didn't say where. And I was looking for it. It didn't show up on the Trump Latinos channel. I wasn't sure where it was. And then finally, after I did post a new video yesterday, one of my viewers commented that, there was a new song out by Jimmy Levy. Well, I went to Jimmy Levy's channel, and lo and behold, here was a song that Trump Latinos had been working on and had mentioned. I didn't get it exactly when it came out, but it's been out for about 3 days. It's just a beautiful song. I want to read you what's on the screen. Amidst a firmament consumed by the oppressive grip of government overreach and tyrannical control, a man by the name of Jimmy Levy emerged, poised to make a difference. Fueled by the Holy Spirit, he set out to bring together a group of gifted individuals, united by a common thread. They poured their souls in recording the timeless and evocative hymn of freedom. I don't know much about this being a hymn, whether this is an existing song. I had never heard it before. It's not credited as being written by anybody in particular. If somebody knows who wrote this song and how long it's been around, let me know. That part that's on the screen there will be on for a few seconds when I start the video. There will be absolutely no noise. They'll give you a chance to read that. Don't adjust your sets. The music will come in. Do not adjust your set.
You can take all our money, but you can't have our soul. You can burn down our buildings, and we'll still find a home. We will all stick together, and we'll never surrender. We won't give up our freedom.
Now there's a familiar face, one of the Trump Latinos. Jimmy Levy, the big fella who started the song, has been around a while. I know he did some work with High Res back during the pandemic, and I guess he later became somewhat famous for a song about don't shop at Target. But this is the first time that he's been on my channel. Apparently he organized this whole thing. Now you may have noticed some other familiar faces that went by there. Gen.MichaelFlynn is standing right behind Jimmy. And then they did show the artist Mesus, who I have done reactions on. And I love that everyone's wearing these freedom shirts. It's a nice look. But there are other celebrities and well-known people who appear here. I don't recognize a lot of them. But at the very end, they're going to go through and kind of highlight some of the people that are there and tell you a little bit more about them. So it's worth watching that final part of the video. And what's with the fake beard, Jimmy? I don't know. It doesn't look like a real beard. I've never seen anyone other than Groucho wear a fake beard, but that's okay. The product is good.
There were bright lights before it all went too dark, and their white lies, they divided our hearts. In the blink of an eye, We were all left with scars. Listen to man-made decisions. Should've trusted God.
So that fellow who told us to trust in God is actually a black preacher. The song is very spiritual. It is a hymn, I guess, to God and telling us to trust in God. But before that, our young friend from Trump Latinos was talking about how there was bright light and then we were thrown into darkness, and how the white lies kept us all apart. Well, were they white lies or were they something worse? They were lies in any case. There's no question that they're referencing the recent events in our world for the last 3 years and how there's been such a threat to freedom. And they're saying, no matter what, as Jimmy said, you can burn down our houses, you can take all our money, but you can't take our freedom. That we hold from God.
Made decisions, should've trusted God. You can take all our money, but you can't have our soul. You could burn down our buildings, and we'll still find a home.
We will all stick together, and we'll never surrender. We won't give up our freedom.
From the shores of California, all the way down to the Keys.
Only He will bring us closer when we fall to our knees.
And He'll lift us from the ground so that everyone can see that we never lost our freedom. It's in His glory.
I'm not normally an emotional guy, but I can't watch this song without feeling the emotion well up in me. It's such a patriotic thing to have all these people from all different backgrounds, from all different racial groups, and singing together in harmony about freedom and how important it is. If you ain't crying, you're not listening.
We never lost our freedom, it's in His glory.
You can take all our money, but you can't have our soul.
You can burn down our buildings, and we'll still find a home. We will all stick together, and we'll never surrender.
We won't give up our freedom. Oh, we are all running from left to right.
So these are ordinary people. They're not really professional singers in a lot of cases, but they each get their one line on. And here's where they say, it's not left or right. It shouldn't be. We should all, as Americans, love our freedoms and defend our freedoms and not let one side or the other take them away.
From left to right, yet we find nothing on either side. We'll live in a doubt until we all just figure out that only God gives it to us. God gives us freedom. The Lord, He gives us freedom. And we just love His freedom. No, we won't give up our freedom.
When looking to see if anyone else had already done a reaction to this song, I found a couple disses that this is cringy MAGA stuff. You know why that is? It's because they talk about God. And the forces of evil in this world hate God. There's no other way to put it. Now, I'm not a religious guy either, but let's recognize that this idea that our rights were given to us by God is enshrined in our Constitution and in the Declaration of Independence. And it's the basis of our country. Of course, a lot of those people that don't like the idea of making America great again and don't like Mr. Trump or whoever is advancing that, they don't like our original Constitution, our original system of government. They think they've got something better, that they can replace it, and they can't. It's the greatest system that was ever created so far in the world. Is it perfect? No. But it has the mechanisms to correct wrongs. You know, we went through a great civil war to correct one great error in this country. And we've gone through a lot of other struggles over the years. But that's the hope of America, that America can change and can live up to its potential. For those who want to criticize this song, you're missing the whole boat.
Give up our freedom. God gives us freedom. Lord, He gives us freedom. We just love His freedom. No, we won't give up our freedom.
And there you have it. What a beautiful song. I've only watched it a couple times, but every time I have the same reaction. It really moves me. Hopefully this will become an anthem for freedom. The We Are the World for our movement. And thank you, Jimmy, for putting that all together. It truly was beautiful.
Holding in the West, what I heard them say. They used to heed the words he said, but that was yesterday. Gold will turn to gray, and youth will fade away. They'll never care about you, call you old